bench. Create cube. And normally you just have your image right there so you always have a reference to it. So we're going to, I think the bench, it kind of tapers back, right? Okay. And then I think it has like a little cut in here, right? All right. So we're going to go ahead, insert edge loop tool. And I'm going to reset my tool because I have it doing 6 cuts. I think that was for your 10 shed, right? So we're going to go to old school and we're going to cut here. All right. And it's level because it's kind of like a skirt, right? And I'm going to cut a couple more times. And so once I've done a tool, I can hit G. Maybe don't do that. Insert edge loop again. Cut here. And we'll cut in the middle there. All right, and this is just going to give me some geometry so I can pull, and I think it kind of pulls in here. Shoot. I hit R and just squeeze it in. It does that, right? Does a little bit of a crease there. All right, and then the space bar, we're going to our perspective. I'm gonna go ahead and cut right here. All right, that's the back bench, right? And we're gonna select face, extrude face, and we'll hit W and go straight up. All right, and I think I saw you were doing a bevel, which is, you know, not a bad idea, but we're just gonna kind of bring this up. I'm guessing this probably goes back a little bit, right? All right. So then we're just gonna just continue just doing the edge loop cut tools. You can do as many as you want, but keep it simple first to get your silhouette going. And then you can grab these edges and it just kind of poofs out, right? And it's probably, is there a deep crease right here? All right. And you can cut some more in there and kind of push that in. And what does the top look like? Does it poof around up here or is it flat? It poofs around too? Okay. So I would just continue on, insert edge loop, and we're just going to cut a couple times here. So when I hit 3, that's going to make it smooth, all right? So you can see it kind of makes kind of it overly smooths it, okay? So what you want to do is start cutting. Is it smooth and rounded here? Or is it sharp?
Yeah, it's not sharp like that.
All right, not too sharp. All right, so what I would do is just start cutting edge loops here and right here. And now, when I start hitting 3, this is a subdivisional look. You start to see it gets a little bit smoother. All right, and to get that subdivisional, you'll at the very end you'll go mesh and smooth, and you'll start smoothing it out. And I don't want you to get into ZBrush because it's kind of an overkill, but you can start to smooth it. And you see if I hit 3 over here, we still need to do our edge loops here. So we go insert, cut here. I think we already cut there. And I think, doesn't it kind of go like this in the middle? I think it's kind of like, it's not flat here, right? It's kind of poofy.
Yeah.
All right. So you can just go, again, do some cuts in here. Then just grab those edges and you're just trying to make it look organic, right? It's not a piece of wood. And you can okay, we're gonna pull that up. Bless. All right, so if I hit 3, starting to get something, okay? But you can, after you've done a couple cuts, then you can cut more, but you want to get your overall silhouette and your shape. And then you don't want to hit 3 subdivisional mode all the time. But when you feel like it looks good, you'll go up here to modeling, mesh, and you can hit smooth, and that'll get you the smooth. And you can do that again, hit G, and it'll just give you more and more geometry. All right. Before you do all that smoothing, you want to work on your UV mapping. So you go UV. You can tell it's not done right. So this is really bad. I'm showing this, but do automatic. Naughty, naughty. And then grab all your shells. And we're going to do modify layout. Okay, that way it's just everything is in proportion correctly. All right, is that good? Now, what does this side look like here? Was it flat or?
The side is not flat. The edge of the side, I think it's a bit.
Okay, so you can grab those faces, squeeze it in, and then just kind of have it a little bit more of a round if you need.
And I think the top of it has like an extrusion. Like the
Extrusion?
side, yeah.
Show me.
Yeah, there's an extrusion.
Oh, like a piece of wood?
The wood is like,
Ah.
and that's also not.
Okay.
It's not actual wood. But on the other side, that's actual wood.
Okay, so like this, extrude face, hit W, pull out like that ish.
No, but I think it's slimmer than it. Like, this is
Slimmer.
Too thick, yeah.
Okay.
So like between yeah. And then, yeah.
All right, so you can grab those
Yeah.
faces and you can squeeze it down. I'm doing this really quickly, so don't,
I was thinking about casting more.
something like that. Or if it's a piece of wood, just make a separate object.
And then put it in there.
Put it in there, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think that's gonna have a different.
Yeah, because this is, yeah, you want 2 different materials on it, so. All right, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, is all right? All right.